Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and today I'm going to be going over my fall TBR that I want to read within the next couple of months. I've chosen 10 books that I want to get finished. I definitely read more than 10 books in a season, but I'm mostly a mood reader, so I don't want to set myself up for failure by selecting all the books to read. I have a good mix here, a lot of thrillers, historical fiction, some romance, stuff like that, but like I said, I'm a mood reader, so it could change. So I'm going to talk about the 10 books, and I'll link them all below as well as my Goodreads. So the first book is Beneath a Scarlet Sky by Mark Sullivan, and this is a historical fiction book. I believe it's fairly new, maybe came out this year, and it has gotten a lot of popularity. It was recommended to me by my sister-in-law, so I definitely want to get to it. It's quite large. I believe it's over 500 pages, and this sets in World War II, and it's about this guy, Pino, and he is Italian, and to kind of protect him, his parents want him to be a German soldier, but he gets injured or something, so instead now he is the driver for Hitler's right-hand man, and now he can kind of be a spy, help the Allies maybe. I'm not exactly sure what exactly happens or anything like that, kind of going into it blind, but I've heard it is amazing. And then the next book is No Time for Goodbye by Linwood Barclay. He is a British author. I've never read anything by him. This is a thriller. It is about a girl who her family is all killed when she's younger. She moves on from it, but then she starts receiving, I think, letters in the mail that kind of bring her back to that time. I'm not exactly sure what happens, but I heard this was really, really good. I think it's an older book, over 10 years old, but I'm really excited to read this one. In the mood for some spooky stuff. And then I really want to read another Claire Douglas book. This one is called The Sisters. I read Local Girl Missing earlier this month and I loved it, so I picked up another couple books of hers. This one doesn't get as good of ratings, but you know, take the Goodreads ratings with a grain of salt. This one is about two sisters. Not exactly sure what else. I know one dies, and then they're twins, one dies, and then one is holding a secret about that one who died. So sounds really good, and even the cover looks kind of creepy, so definitely interested. And then the next book is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I think this one came out this year, and I love anything by Colleen Hoover. This is my last one that I own that I haven't read. I just picked it up recently, and I'm sure it'll be really, really good. I think it's about a married couple. I think it's maybe about a married couple. Not exactly sure though. And then this one I newly got, but it just sounds perfect for fall. It's a romantic suspense. It's by Maya Banks, and it's called Keep Me Safe, and it's part of the Slow Burn series, and it's the first in the series. And it looked really, really good. Not sure what it's about, but it's pretty short, so it should be a pretty easy read. But it is quite a long series, so if I like it, I'll pick up the rest of the series as well. And then we have After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love her novels, and I have a couple on my shelves that I haven't read, and this is one of them. Recently picked it up. It's about a couple named Lauren and Ryan, and they've been married. They're having trouble in paradise, not doing so well, so they decide to, I think, separate for 1 year and kind of live their lives and see how it goes, and then kind of regroup and see if they want to remain married. So I'm guessing it's kind of a test of marriage and love, and maybe they date other people, I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll love it because I absolutely love Taylor Jenkins Reid, and her books always make me cry my eyes out, so if I'm in the mood for a good cry, usually her books will do it. And then the next book is The Perfect Stranger by Megan Miranda. I read All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda last summer or last spring, and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. This one is her newest novel. It doesn't get quite as good of ratings. A lot of people who read All the Missing Girls thought this would be amazing. They liked it less, but I'm still really excited about it. I'm not exactly sure what it's about, but I know that it's a thriller, and All the Missing Girls was amazing, so I have high hopes for this one as well. And then the next that I have is Her Every Fear by Peter Swanson. And this cover looks so cool. I absolutely love that. I picked this up from Book Outlet recently, I believe. And it is about a girl named Kate who, when she was younger, she got kidnapped. And she's just been haunted by it ever since. And so her cousin recommends that they swap He is a male, and he recommends they swap apartments for some time to give her kind of change of scenery. So she swaps with him, and then like out of the blue his neighbor gets murdered. And then when the police are questioning her about him, because he's the one who lived next door to the neighbor, she has nothing really she could answer because she doesn't know him very well. And I have a sneaky suspicion that he might have something to do with the murder or even her original kidnapping, but who knows. And then second to last book is Diane Chamberlain's The Stolen Marriage, and this one looked really, really good. I absolutely love this cover as well. And this one is kind of a historical fiction. It takes place in 1944, and it's about a girl named Tess who she gets pregnant while she's engaged, but she gets pregnant with another man's baby. So she leaves her fiance, she leaves her job as a nurse, and she gets married to this guy that she got pregnant with. And I think it's just kind of about their marriage, and it's not very great, maybe tumultuous. So I'm really, really excited to read this one as well. I read one of her books this month for the first time, and it was great. So I want to read more Diane Chamberlain this fall, maybe even more than just this one. And then the very last book is probably my most anticipated of these 10, and it's by Karen Slaughter. It's another one of her standalones, and it's called The Good Daughter. I read Pretty Girls this month, actually this past week, and I loved it, so I decided I definitely want to pick this one up. It's about a whole family that got murdered except for a daughter named Charlotte. I think her and her sister got dragged into the forest and she escaped. And she's trying to move on from it, but then a tragedy happens to her town and she's kind of dragged back into the past, and I have a feeling that it has to do with what happened before they probably intersect. And if it's anything like Pretty Girls, it's probably pretty gory, but I'm really, really excited to read this one as well. So those are the 10 books that I'm hoping to read this fall, but like I said, I'm a mood reader, so I will read many more, but I definitely want to read some thrillers. Let me know what you guys are interested in reading for fall, like what gets you in that fall mood. I will link all the books down below as well as my Goodreads, and I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.